So it hasn't even been a day, and these stalkers are already remixing my new hairstyle into their AI thumbnails. This is for the YouTube cult known as Twin Flame Universe. They also go by The Chosen, or in the niches of divine feminine and masculine, or narcissistic personality disorder coaching. So all of these spheres, along with Jordan Peterson's intellectual dark web and a network of influencers and entertainers, both in Hollywood and the music industry, engage in this surveillance abuses network. So this network is a part of the government targeting program. If you are following along with the Epstein emails, you know that the targeting program was mentioned in there, and their use of neuroweaponry or neurotechnology was also mentioned in there, or directed energy weapons. So these weapons and these surveillance capabilities are given to these networks so that they can go out there and engage in terrorism, but it's also so that they can expand the network state, which is all based on neural and bio data. So a lot of the celebrities that are coming out with these new faces, they're actually just updates to their phenotype based on genetic or DNA profiling and sequencing, and then it is turned into a therapeutic that they may inject, and it teaches their cells new programming, which then updates their phenotype. That's how it works. This is also done through currents, through bioelectricity, and updating the bioelectricity or bioelectrophysiology, okay, of your cells, which then again teaches the body. This is also a part of how your skin sits, or the elasticity in your skin. So I posted something on my Twitter on X about, their life extension technology, which is this is all wrapped up in that. That's Palantir, that's OpenAI. This is all their studies on genetics, on neuroscience. That's Meta. Meta is engaged in the DNA profiling, and they want to create metaverse DNA profiles, avatars based on your DNA. They can actually create pretty accurate physiological sims based on DNA blood work alone. So they've been running around with this network, targeting people, stealing their biological data, stealing their digital identity that is then parallel computed with the real-time biological data, and then producing all of this, because the machine learning and the AI basically produces all of this on its own. It's autonomous. So all it needs is to have you profiled, and then your digital twin or your emulation is then continuously programmed with predictive analytics. And when they say in your energy, it's these people attaching to your simulation, your digital twin, and that is based on your parallel computed biodata, your neural information, the information of your nervous system, all of your biological data. And this is all gained from DNA. This is gained from your biofield. All of the papers are posted on my X. They're also posted on Facebook as Makita Piriano. You can catch me there. This network, along with Jordan Peterson and the rest of them, decided they were going to make a Truman Show, which means that they're following you with neural and biosurveillance as they target you. And they're making you the star of their show. As you can see, they exploit my identity so that they can monetize themselves online. And all your neural data and all your bio data and all the surveillance of your sensory perception goes into a noosphere. This is a Russian term. It's based on their cosmology and their research that they've been doing for a long ass time with psychotronics. So this all connects to AI and neurotechnology or neurostrike. And then also Palantir, which is creating this simulated environment or is into digital twinning everything. So there's a lot of other people involved, but the ones that are acting maliciously in the infrastructure that's being built for the 6G networks or whatever that Trump is talking about, this has all been around for a long ass time. But since they want to sort of commercialize it on a mass scale, it's being trickled out. The cultists call it revelation of the method. It's stupid. It's moronic. No, because they seem to think that that means they have consent. You don't have consent to do any of this shit, okay? There's a bunch of people who think that they are humanity's God, and they get to evolve us or direct us in a direction that they want. And if they don't like you, then they can just kill you. So this is an example of this network behaving in that manner with that ideology where they think that if they don't like you, they can just kill you. And they do it openly. All of their videos are reporting their own crimes, their own identity theft, their own predation, their own deprivation of rights, and their own human rights abuses. When you see all their videos posted, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the crimes that their members have committed within their network. And then they monetize it and they get paid. And they get paid by the platforms who were in Epstein's email, who all sat down so that they could create this pipeline of neural data to neural data to digitization to the narrative network to content and publishing. So all of these people are their chosen affiliates, and these people get to manifest or curate their new identity or their fame, right? That's kind of the incentive. Oh, I'll give you fame, I'll give you clout, I'll give you lots of people kissing your bum. You're going to be known. You're going to be a writer. You're going to have some sort of prestige. So all of these people get involved and they target other people and they steal from other people because most of them don't actually have ideas. That's what you need for content, to be a content creator or a producer or an influencer. Most of these people don't have insight, so they're using this as a way to gain insight in psychographics or storyboarding. And in this network, in this narrative network that's taking neural and bio data and converting it into therapeutics, genetic therapeutics, regenerative medication, as you see with all the celebrities, it's also turning it into prompts so that these influencers can use it as growth hacks, so that they can make their next video, so that they can go viral, so that they can make their memes and their content, their jokes, right? And it's all based on the surveillance data that's coming into this and then being sort of given to them as prompts. This is what Sam Altman is talking about when he says he wants to sell intelligence back to you. He wants to basically sell the cognition that they stole through neural and biosurveillance to build their trees and their large language models and their Palantir ontology and the rest of it for digital twins. They want to sell it back to you. But what they're not telling you is that they used Epstein and a government targeting program to traffic people for human experimentation and the theft of their bio and neural data so that they could start building network states, smart cities, telehealth and remote health, the 6G infrastructure and network, and what they want to sell you as sentient AI, which is just a brain of brains reliant on human sensory perception and surveillance all around us, okay? So it all gets amalgamated, and then you get assholes that get rewarded stealing and producing and curating themselves off of other people's identities, off of other people's genetic data, and off of other people's sensory perception. So again, this is me. I just got my hair done yesterday, and they're already exploiting this. It's so perverse and disgusting.